Now, the biggest stories on the South Coast from the WBSM Newsroom. This is WBSM News.
The South Coast is expected to receive its largest snowfall of the winter tonight and tomorrow. The National Weather Service is predicting that southeastern Massachusetts will receive between 2 and 5 inches of snow, likely mixing with rain at some point. Gusty winds are expected during the storm, which should start late tonight and continue into tomorrow afternoon. Your full forecast coming up. 2 fires over the weekend, one in New Bedford and another in Fairhaven. In New Bedford, the Sagamore Street fire broke out Saturday night and has displaced 6 people. It took firefighters several hours to get the fire under control, but no injuries were reported. Meanwhile, 2 families have been displaced after a fire broke out Sunday afternoon in the Fairhaven Village elderly housing apartment complex. Crews were called to the 5-story building at around 4 p.m. yesterday. No residents were hurt, but Fairhaven Fire Chief Todd Correa said one person was taken to St. Luke's Hospital with minor injuries after they were hit in the head by debris. There could be as many as 200 to 300 homeless people living in Dartmouth motels and in encampments nearby. That from Matthew Dansereau, a member of the Dartmouth Community Response Team. Speaking this week on Town Square Sunday, Dansereau says the team recently ran a successful winter clothing drive and is now collecting backpacks for the homeless.
We decided that, especially for homeless, is hygiene type of items and backpacks, and then that type of stuff which if you're out on the street, you don't necessarily have easy access to.
Dansereau says new or gently used backpacks can be dropped off at the Council on Aging, the police station, or at Town Hall on the first floor. A heads up if you're driving in Fall River, today is the day the Route 79 Expressway is scheduled to be permanently closed, so look out for detours. The state is redesigning the mile-long corridor, a project that's set to take several years. And if you own a business in New Bedford, there's a chance you could end up being a vendor for the offshore wind industry. Eric Andrade is working with the Offshore Wind U.S. network and is recruiting minority and women-owned businesses to get involved. Speaking Saturday with WBSM's Brian Thomas, Andrade said if you own a fishing boat, you'll likely be in demand by offshore wind companies.
As fishermen, they know the environment better than anybody. So they're the access, they have the experience in the ocean, and they can easily transition into this industry.
3 days of free training is being offered by the Offshore Wind Network and Vineyard Wind. More information or register at offshorewindus.org. A U.S. Navy SEAL from the South Shore is dead after a training exercise accident. The Naval Special Warfare Command says Chief Special Warfare Operator Michael Ernst was fatally injured in Marana, Arizona last Sunday. The Navy's investigating the cause. Ernst was from Cohasset, and he graduated from Thayer Academy in Braintree. In sports, the Celtics visit the Knicks tonight at Madison Square Garden. Also tonight, the Bruins head up to Alberta to take on the Edmonton Oilers. Now for a look at your local forecast from ABC 6.
Clouds thickening up this afternoon with temperatures dropping to the 20s this evening as snow develops after 7 o'clock. You'll be removing a few inches of snow at the South Coast, a little more inland on your Tuesday morning, and the snow should come to an end during the afternoon hours on Tuesday. Total 4 to 6 inches across the entire area. From the ABC 6 Weather Center, I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Nick Morganelli on New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
I'm Kate Robinson for WBSM News. Stay up to date with WBSM, New Bedford's News Talk Station, and get breaking news alerts with the WBSM app.